Hey everyone, LizGuys here. It's fucking late, and I found this new emulator called BlastEm that, unfortunately does not record on OBS. It is really late, I'm sorry. It does not record on OBS, but that's okay. The point is, it's a new emulator, relatively new, it's probably been out for a while. I found out about it just today. That claims to be 100% accurate for Genesis emulation. Straight down to emulating the fucking, like, palette dots that appear on some games on the bottom of the screen. And that is very impressive, if it were true. I had no idea. What I'm interested in is how accurate it is for playing the one and only fucking game I play ever in my life, which is Ristar. I speedrun the game, so accurate emulation is important to me when it comes to that, because I do not own the Japanese version of the game, which is what you need to speedrun it with. So I was like, oh cool, maybe this is like more accurate than regen, and I'll use that instead. So I decided to check it out. Let's go ahead and roll it up. Now, I'm only showing you the music because you can't even record it. Get ready. That doesn't sound right. That doesn't fucking sound right at all. Everything else sounds absolutely fine. The game looks fine. The game seems to run fine. I'm seeing no actual, like, video issues. The only issue I have is with there might be something that the Genesis does differently in order for these specific sounds that Ristar makes. There's other examples too, which I'll show in a moment. But we're still going through the intro. Just showed Orochi. Now it's going to Ristar himself, and it will wake him up. Are you ready? Because he's about to go meow again. That is way too high-pitched. That is like 4 notes up. That's like that is way too high-pitched. Hi everybody, and why is it so, and you know, I was like, maybe I've been wrong this entire time, but I have the fucking Genesis right here. It does not make that noise. I've played it recently enough to know I would have noticed before. Okay, so let's go ahead and show off another thing, because it's not just Ristar, funny enough, it is another, wait, hold on. We want to go to the sound test. I must put in a password. I don't need to put in a password for the sound test. Okay, so all this music sounds fine. This sounds fine. I have no problems with this. That sounds a little high-pitched, actually. No, maybe not. It's a little hard to tell. Yeah, it sounds a little high-pitched. Just on that one note, that is really bad. Maybe it's just my ears playing tricks on me. This sounds fine. That sounds fine. That sounds fine. Sounds fine. So, most of these sound fine, but then you get to Sonata. Ugh. Christ. It sounds so bad. And as soon as I heard this, I'm like, now I know it wasn't me, and my Genesis and all of my other emulators weren't wrong. And all the other people I've watched play Ristar through the years, they're not wrong either. No conceivable composer would let this pass. This sounds awful, but in an amazing way. So, I don't know if maybe, okay, so this emulator isn't very user-friendly. It has a lot of issues with it that are, you know, because it's the kind of program that's like built in Linux or some shit. So it's always like kind of not user-intuitive, and you have to like know kind of how it works in order to get it to work properly. So maybe there's like some kind of something, like a module or something that I have to install into it to enable it to understand the majesty that is Ristar's voice. But maybe not. I can't find that option anywhere. So maybe it's just wrong. BlastEm, 100% compatibility with Genesis. I found the first game that I tried in it was not very compatible. Well, I mean, at least it plays. If you call this playing.